Hello YouTube, Canadian Edge here, and you guessed it, time for another unboxing. And I got a couple knives that we're going to look at today, and they are from Warriors and Wonders, Blades Canada, here in Canada. And I'm excited about this one because one of these knives I have liked for probably 10 years or so, ever since I first saw it when I worked at House of Knives. And I hesitated about getting it and hesitated and finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna pick one up. So let's see what we got in the box, besides a lot of wrapping. Get rid of the paperwork. And get rid of the box. And I have two knives today. And I'm going to put this away before we carry on. Not needing this, so we'll just set this aside for the moment. And I have a SOG knife and a CRKT knife. And we'll look first at the CRKT. And some of you are going to be familiar with this, and I don't know why I had a brain fart as to how to open a CRKT box, but I did. And you might recognize this because I was just using the original to this. This is the CRKT CEO flipper. And I thought I would grab one of those. Just gonna get the box out of the way. Just because maybe it's just me or my disability. I have a hard time flipping the thumb stud on this one. But I really like this knife, and I find flippers a whole lot easier to manage. So I picked up one of the flippers, and first off, I like it. I'll be doing a comparison of these two at some point, but first off, I like it. They have made some changes with the flipper and with the pocket clip. But otherwise, they're very much similar knives, and I just find for me the flipper is a whole lot easier to handle or to work with. And going to take a little bit of getting this worked in, but it flips nicely, executes good. Feels good in the hand. Just a nice little knife. This is a nice little gentleman's knife. You can carry this in your pocket, and looks like a pen or something. Doesn't look like a knife. Isn't intimidating to people. Even when you open it, it isn't that intimidating. But it's a very nice looking knife. And so I see they've got milled liners in it, and the pocket clip is a little different. And of course the flipper is a little different, but I think it's still the same. If I'm not wrong, it's AUS 8 steel on the blade. But I'll share more of that in the review and make sure that everybody's up to date on the information on that. So that is the CRKT CEO flipper. And this is the one that I've been waiting for a long time. And it is an older knife by SOG. And this is the SOG Toothlock. And I just really liked this knife when I first played with it. I thought it had a really interesting design to it. Really like the blade profile on it. It is partially serrated. You can get them without the serration, but this is jeez, can't even handle a knife. This is Sanmai steel and VG10 Sanmai, and so I'll explain a little bit more about Sanmai if you're not familiar with Sanmai when I do the review, but I just wanted to show you because I've been debating about getting this knife for the last 10 years or so. And so you can see it does have, I forget what they actually call the lock on this one, but it's very much like the Benchmade lock, and in that you can pull back on both sides. Not quite a barrel lock, but it's same idea. And it has quite the texture on the handle, and that's one of the reasons I was hesitant about buying it, just because it's hard to get out of your pocket with all that texturing. But it has quite the grip, boy, hanging on to it. It's got jimping, and I believe, is it fiberglass reinforced nylon? I think it is. Handle. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of maintenance on this because it's a little bit stiff in the pivot. Nothing that a little bit of working in and pivot lubrication won't take care of. But yeah, quite happy I got this knife. Oh, it's even opening better already. So you can see a little bit of work there, and it's ready to go. So I'll be doing a review on that as well. That is the SOG Toothlock. And as I say, this has been around for a while. It's the steels from Japan, the Sanmai, Japanese Sanmai. And just really liked these knives. For me, it looked good. Anyway, I'm not going to get into a big review. This is just supposed to be an unboxing. So you got the SOG Toothlock, the CEO flipper, and looking forward to carrying both of these and finding out just what they have to offer. All right, thank you for joining me. Watch for the reviews on those. Watch for another review coming up. I'll have another review in a couple days. Hit the like, hit subscribe, leave me a comment. I will get back to you for sure, and appreciate hearing from you. So until we do another review, you stay safe and stay sharp.